Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight star our Kings, Jamie Conlan. I felt like that fight was just getting warmed up at that point, and then all of a sudden, clash of heads and two nasty, nasty cuts. What did you make of it ringside?
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought it was really starting to warm up. I thought Harlem had a brilliant fourth round. Warming up, both of them were going back and forth a bit more in the fifth and the sixth, and then obviously the clash at the end of the sixth round was terrible for both of them. But it was a hard fight to score, very hard fight to score, and I think criticism one way has been unfair post fight.
What were you saying then? Sorry, criticism what?
One way, it seems like Harlem was the one getting all the criticism for the fight being so negative to what they were saying.
Do you think, obviously, before this, when this fight got made, when you look at both the styles, they both like to box. Jack's obviously known for being a tricky night's work for anyone. I know we've seen Harlem sort of explode and use that speed and power on the likes of a Tyrone McKenna, but I think there was a feeling before this fight, you don't really know what you're going to get. Do you sort of share that sentiment?
We did, and he prepared both ways. If Jack was to come in and go forward and try and stick it on him, the box and the counter, and the fight on the inside, and if it comes the typical kind of Jack fight with the lead hand battles and the foot positioning battles and kind of trying to say who's going to control the centre of the ring, and that's kind of what it ended up being, a bit of a fencing match for like a tit for tat. It was a real hard fight to score. I had it 3 each. You know, I kind of agree with that post fight. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I thought it was 1-1. And then after 2, I had a 1 or 2 each, and then again I got before the end.
Where does obviously it leaves Harlem in that position now of, I don't think Matchroom will be dying for the rematch. You know, they're talking about moving Jack obviously to fight for world titles, but Harlem's got some big names, especially domestically as well, which he can still ride that wave and try and propel himself back there as well.
For us, it just shows that everyone was talking about the uncertainty of Harlem Eubank. He was right in the fight. It was a tit for tat fight. It was a very, very close fight, and a fight that I thought he was warming up into. He didn't look, out of the two, he looked more comfortable as the fight was going on and settling into the pace. For me, I think he's at world level. I think it's about taking big fights going forward. British scene is brilliant. World scene in the UK and Ireland is potentially going to explode with Crack Donovan and all. But we've got Conor Walker there, Cyrus Pattons are in the British scene. But we'll sit back as a team. We'll have a look to see where we're going next. I think we're going to go Brighton before Christmas if the eye is okay.
Let me just ask you, you mentioned Crocker Donovan, hearing a lot of rumours about when that fight may be. I saw your story at Croke Park, so we're assuming Windsor, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to take Katie Taylor on my mind, obviously.
Yeah.
New York on Sunday. But yeah, that fight is a huge fight. Are we any closer to seeing that announced?
Yes, we're very close.
Next week?
Hopefully. We're very excited about doing it. We're hopeful that Windsor Park is the place to be, but a few things need to be done before we get there, and we have another meeting on Monday regarding a few things, myself and Frank, so we're close, very close.
Brilliant. Well, look, Jamie, I appreciate your time. Catch up again soon, hopefully.
International Matt, yes, reporting from Manchester. Where are you tomorrow?
New York.
Oh, we'll go. Brilliant.
Vegas.
Okay, going far again.
In Vegas.
There we go. Yeah, back to Belfast.
Soon, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Dublin.
And Dublin, yes, my brother, yeah, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I've not spoken to you obviously about that, but rumoured to be fighting Jack Bateson, I think it's done, but what do you make of it?
Brilliant fight for me.
Yeah.
He look unreal, and Dublin's always been somewhere he needs to go.
I'm going to say, I feel like that is a place that he's not really tapped into when he should have done.
When he does fights in Belfast, 51% of the crowd come from the south, and the majority of that come from Dublin. Three Arena is somewhere that has always been long to kind of hit, and hopefully he does a great fight and a great number on it.
Appreciate it, Jamie. We'll catch up soon.
Nice one, appreciate it, Matt.